Hello everyone and welcome back to the Getaway. This is the final video I'll be doing on this game, well at least for now. This is sort of a free roam, free play, whatever you want to call it, special out here where we just have a look at some of the special cars that are hidden about the place. And we do indeed start out in the very first one. A Caterham or Lotus 7, whatever you want to call it. It's this car, it's biblically fast and it can go really quickly. And we are first off down to Hyde Park or the Italian Gardens. I just had a look on Google Earth just to see which one is correct. And I can't work it out. There's about 3 places that would be fitting for the name of this place. Either it's Hyde Park, Kensington Gardens or Italian Gardens. I've just had a massive smash there. Jesus Christ. That car's completely done then. And we'll grab this lovely Toyota Corolla Saloon out of the car. Thank you. Yeah, this place that you're about to go to doesn't actually exist. I had a look even on Google Earth itself. Usually I prefer Google Maps because it just has the top-down view and it doesn't try and turn around or anything on you, so it's a lot nicer. But I had a look on Google Earth, pardon me, confusing words. And it doesn't actually exist, this place that we're going to. In the real world, there is a playground where this would be. So, yeah, I even had a look back on the historical data, which you can. I don't know if that's available in the normal version, but Google gave out the pro version of Google Earth for free a while ago, and I just grabbed a copy because why not? And you can even see back in London to 1945. Presumably you can see all the bombs that were destroyed, or the bombs that destroyed parts of London. But you can also go back to right about the time I would imagine they did some of the research for this game, about 1999 in that area. And it's just not there, it's just a playground. I had a look on Google Maps first, and it was a playground, so I thought, maybe they tore down that building. But no, this place doesn't even exist over here. And I was indeed right. No, I wasn't, because, yeah, I'm confusing myself now. Crashed out a moment there. Well, let's see here, let's go over here. Whoa, I nearly died there. Well, we're going to have to grab the, we'll grab the MG, right here, the second car. It looks like the Rover, but it is an MG. Let's grab it here, out of the car, thank you. Now the parks in this game is quite close down and very tight around you. They're not like that in real world, by the way, just to put that out there. Hello police. The real parks are very much open in London, but this is the place I'm talking about here. We've been here before, I think at least once, but over here now there is a gate that's opened and in here is a house. Now where we're going here in the real London is actually a playground. But what we do get here is this lovely little sort of mansion or manor right here. Close away with a little fountain in the middle. We've got a Nissan Skyline GTR sitting there. We've got a TVR Carrera. For some reason that never makes an appearance. But we also have a garage here where there's 2 cars. Or rather one car, a Lotus Esprit stylish vehicle. And a go-kart. We'll take the go-kart out here first of all. It sounds very much like a car. I've crashed into something there. And then we move off around here. And then we can just take it out here. This is very rapid. Indeed. Round we go. Slow down. Well, it's a go-kart, mate. What do you think it's doing? It's driving like a go-kart would. And I've just had a massive slide there. We'll go back in. We'll take one of the other cars out. Plainly, this is not the most exciting thing here. Park it over here behind the MG. We don't care about the MG. It has doors, that thing. You couldn't see them, but you certainly heard them. And the Lotus sitting right here is, at this time, I would imagine it was actually a prototype. I mean, it doesn't even have registration plates on it here. Oh, yeah, I didn't even mention that, did I? The indicators work now. In free play mode, you control the indicators completely. You can just turn them on or off, whichever side you want to have them on. No other game that did that, like ever in your free roam mode. Other cars, like GTA, True Crime, Mafia, Saints Row, all of those games, they had indicators, working indicators on AI cars. Well, at least some of those games did. I don't think all of them did. But this car is actually handling quite nicely. Let's get into the Top Gear part of this. The driving part, and I've already crashed it, so very good for Top Gear. But this car, in terms of handling, is very nice, very quick, very sharp. I've crashed again here. Brakes not as good as handling. Brakes never as good as handling, I find, in cars. Brakes are very much dependent on physics, whereas handling sometimes can be completely skewed by physics. Oh, crashed into something else there. Well, it's a rear-engine car, so it doesn't matter. We'll go back in here, crash, and park it over here. Now it sounds sort of like a diesel van. get out of it, and we'll just grab the TVR. That car doesn't matter, does it? No, I don't think it does. The Nissan GTR right here. Well, we can have a look-see inside here anyway. It's a Skyline GTR. We've actually technically driven this before. I just realised, so we won't go into it. We haven't driven, however, the TVR Cabera. Obviously, TVR is no more. It died about 10 years ago, I actually think. But apparently it's been brought back by another manufacturer that kind of wants to bring it back. I don't understand that one myself. But so be it. That is the way it's going to be, so that is the way it will be, right? But this car is very quick indeed, as it was in real life. I also think it was quite nice. It was just quite poorly made because it's British, and the British can't make sports cars. And now we just got to find in here because we have to do a very short layover. Hello, please don't mind me, thank you. We've got to go in. Okay, there was an invisible wall there, I think. Nope, that worked. We got in here. We're going into Hyde Park. This part of the road next to Carriage Drive, West Carriage Drive, I think is actually called, is Hyde Park. The other side is Kensington Gardens, which is a lovely place. I've crashed again here into a lamppost, but we've got to go off in here. Now, I remember most of this by mind. I did have a look before I recorded this video on some of the cars, because I did forget about 3 cars that were left somewhere. And I'll mention those when I get here, but this in here is another secret car. Or car. I say car, I mean golf buggy is what it actually is. It's here in the Hyde Park, just hidden back here. And there's also another vehicle hidden in here somewhere. I don't know where it is, if I'm completely honest. It should be over here somewhere. And they haven't actually made these electric, as you can hear. There's a very faint engine noise, and I suspect that the game engine actually couldn't handle completely silent engines. Let's see here. Although I suppose you could have just took a blank audio file and just put it in. Other than that, though, the parks, as I talked about earlier, they're very enclosed. I would imagine that has something to do with the fact that it would just seem very dull and very boring. You just have a flat open area with a couple of trees in the middle, which isn't very good. So they added in these corridors here to give a sense of sort of position and scale. It seems a bit weird. Apparently I've ended up by Marble Arch right here. So I'll go to another car than what I had planned, which is one of the cars that I completely forgot about. It's located up on Euston Road. We'll go up here. Well, I don't know about that, mate. Look what I'm driving. It doesn't look like I'm bloody following the law, does it? Anyway, we're going up here and we're going to go past the crack house. We also have a cinema coming up right over there. What does it say? Something, I don't know, don't care. We'll nip through here. This is where we started out as cars, right up here. Now, I haven't actually had a look into this on Google Maps or Google Earth or Google Street View or any of the Google products to see what this looks like in real life. But certainly, in here, this is where we started off. We can't actually go in there, I think. No, door is closed. This is where we sat in the car, where we disappeared at one point. There's nothing in here, as far as I recall. Nothing to see, nothing to do. It's basically just explore the city and have a look around and do what you want to do. So there's nothing for you to do other than just drive about, which I did a lot back in the day. But we're heading up here. I probably ought to nick another car, shouldn't I? Yeah, let's get the car behind us. And obviously this is not whole of London, the whole of London that's been included here. It is just very much an abridged version. It's just the city centre, and they're missing a lot of streets if you have a look at the real London. Just remember that London has changed quite a bit since this game came out, and that's something that I forget. I've just had a look around. I have actually had quite a bit of look around in London recently. I mean, obviously here, those roads are closed off. They continue out here. We're now coming out here. I think this is... Oh, it's not the M25, but it certainly is a dual carriageway that goes out way into some of the more suburban parts of London, which again has been closed off. Way down, and the map isn't really explored upon in Black Monday, and there was never a third game, sadly. Rather sadly, might I say, which they did have a demo, and or a technical demo that they showed at E3 at one year, I think, of just Piccadilly Circus. But it never amounted to anything more than that, rather sadly. Over here we go, we've got a petrol station. That's not here, it's just down here, actually. And it was actually the turning point for when I got a 360. When I found out that there would not be another Getaway, I decided that I won't actually bother with the PlayStation. And that turned out to be a pretty good move because the PlayStation seemed to have gone to shit. But here we have another car. It's one for the James Bond people. It is a Lotus Esprit sitting right here. It's in black. Rather unfortunately, it is in black. It's not in white. I don't think it'll go submarining like the real Bond would. It's also got a weird horn. Now, though, we are making our way back down. Actually, technically, it's near Buckingham Palace, and I don't think I've gone the right way for that. But I wouldn't want to go the same way back, would I? That's no bueno. We're going down to quite possibly the best secret car in this. Just nip through the traffic here, slow down. Are we at Russell Square? I think if we head down... No, oh dear. Yeah, I'm not very good at finding my way around these parts here. Oh, no, we're going back up the way we came, because I'm a twat. Okay, got it. Yeah, I've just gone the wrong way here. I've just crashed, sort of done... No, I'm not a maniac. I'm in control. I've hit that. Yeah, I've hit that. So I'll just go back down this way. Some of these people will dive out of your way, or when you're driving towards them. Not everyone, though. Slow down, thank you. Thank you. Coming through, coming. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. This game was, in many ways, I think, a groundbreaking game. I mean, it had the motion capture. It was the first, as far as I know, game that really sort of went into the whole motion capture thing. And even, it's with Brendan McNamara. Yeah, that worked well for my mouth. Brendan McNamara, the bloke from Team Bondi who did LA Noire. So he's obviously got some history here with motion capturing. Oh, we've got a Bedford van coming in there. We want to avoid that. So that kind of follows him around. Rather interestingly, both of those games were kind of niche, I suppose. But yeah, this had motion capture and all of these licensed cars. Outside Gran Turismo or racing games, I think it's the only, actually, open world game that has licensed cars like this. I mean, I don't recall any other game certainly that does. There are a few issues, obviously, that there is not a Brabus, it's a Mercedes A-Class. And the van you see there is obviously a Mercedes Sprinter, but it doesn't have any branding on it. Presumably because Mercedes asked for far too much money. We have now arrived here at Hyde Park Corner, which actually has an underpass that we did go through at one point. I won't go there. But if we follow around here, follow around there, we'd go down that road, we'd be on Bayswater Road, right? Yeah, I think we would be, because I've stayed at a hotel just off there. Actually, 2 hotels down there when I was in London, 2 of the 3 times that I went there. Bayswater's a lovely place of the town. Although the first morning of one of those days there was a bloke that got nicked in a back alley behind my hotel. Which is lovely. That gives you lots of faith out here. He was fooling around with a couple of cars. He looked like he was homeless. 2 coppers walked up, nicked him. Simple as. There's nothing there to say. But we now arrived at Buckingham Palace, which incorrectly is not where the Queen lives. She lives in Winter Castle. Why can't I get that right the first time? Oh well. Yeah, Winter Castle is where she lives. That's just her office in there. Quite a nice office, might I add. Certainly it's better than most offices. Down here, though, is right where we have the next secret car. Just up here to our right-hand side. We just got to nip through here, I think. And here we go. I believe this is called a Fox armoured car from the British Army. I mean, why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you? Now, admittingly, you can't actually control the turret on top. But what you can do is shoot it. You can't turn it. But you can... Oh, I've shot the thing right in front of me because I'm a bit of a numpty. Hello, I'm coming through my armoured car. Yeah, that bloke is a bit on fire, and I have slightly cocked this car up. Nevertheless, we can kill the police. They don't care. Okay, now they do care, actually. I was wrong. We brought up the Jensen. No, they're shooting at me. Yes, this worked well in Northern Ireland, so why don't we replicate it here? Over there, that was actually a gang car, the blue Lexus there. You can shoot that thing there. No explosion was generated, but sound was. And yes, this game only generates the explosion. There's no actual bullet flying out here. It's just an explosion in front of you. There we go. Yeah, you're brave. Shoot there. I may have to ditch this car. Yep, we are ditching the burning motor because it's on fire. It is a little bit on fire. I will go ahead and... Oh, Christ, that's a copper. No, no, no units, no unit. No units, no units, no police units needed. We are all under control. We're now heading down to Vauxhall to grab another car. They've kind of been bunched together, all of these secret cars. A large part of the map has been left, hello gang people, has been left completely untouched by these cars or unscattered. Kind of gathered together in these clusters. We'll go down here, past Houses of Parliament and Big Ben in there. We've got Westminster Abbey on our right hand side. We got another tower here. And we have a building down here that's currently being remodelled. I don't know if it's just because it couldn't be bothered to recreate the model or if it was actually under reconstruction. Is that the word? Renovation? Yeah, it doesn't matter anyway, does it? It's just a word. You know what I mean when they did the research for this game. But certainly it was hidden there. But down here we go. Right past this blue bit. Coppers are there. And we come up here. Break. This is another one that I do recall from memory. In here. Got to slow down. Turn in here. Oh, hit that thing. Hit that thing. Bring it over. And come to stop here. And it should be just behind here, and it's the gold one, or the urine yellow. Let's see here when we get it out into sunlight. This is a Persia 306 Boy Racer Edition. It's got some awful alloys. It's got some pink neon underneath. It's got a banging stereo in the back. And it's got a ghastly body kit and an even worse colour. Let's see here. Yes, it's sort of lime greenish. But we're now off to Chinatown, I believe, is the next stop on our road tour here, where we are going into the car park that we had a massive shootout in. Actually, sod that, I won't bother with that because you've actually already seen the cars that are there. What is there, just to inform you, is a Yardi Honda Civic, the gang car that we've seen, and the Saab concept car that we saw in one of Frank Carter's missions. I won't bother with that, however. Actually, I think we can actually, if I think here... Yeah, I'm pretty sure we can end it here, because the other car... Anyway, we'll go over them, we'll show the final spot anyway. It doesn't matter. We're now going over to find two cars that we've also already seen. Hello, could you not do this, please? Yeah, going over to find two cars that we've already seen. One is the Caterham. The other is the Nissan Skyline, which is located all the way over in... Ooh, what's that area? Oh, Christ. That was me. Cocked that up. Shit, what's that called? I mean, I think... I'll just have a look here on the map, actually. Sorry about this. I know it's terribly unexciting to watch me standing still. But we are going all the way over to a part of London not actually named. It's just labelled nothing. It's over on... Well, I would guess it's in Bermondsey, because it's on Bermondsey Street. That would make sense. And this is one of the cars that I don't recall was being down there. We'll grab the Renault Laguna here, because we are wild and dangerous. Yeah, down there on Bermondsey Street. I would imagine that is in Bermondsey. The coppers are down there. We could technically nick a cop car, couldn't we? And get there a bit quicker. Yeah, that sounds like a plan. We'll just swing these around. Come to a stop. Oh, we got some gangster people there. Who's got a gun? I do. See? Hello, please. Could you shoot the copper, please? Shoot him. Thank you. We'll just nick their car, and this way we can get to where we're going a lot quicker than if we didn't have blues and twos on. I'm clever, me, right? And we'll just drive down here. I'll keep you on board for this, just so we can see a bit more of the map, because I will go a way that we haven't gone before in this. We are in the police car. It's the only one available here, and I would imagine this explains why the indicators actually work in this. Because they wouldn't work properly, if you recall, on the Vectras. I don't know if that has something to do with the way they did the emergency lights on the vehicle. Certainly that would make sense, wouldn't it? Over here, because we just have the lefty-righty flashy on the roof. Whereas that car had multiple flashy lights. And here we do need to have functioning indicators. Let's see here though, we're heading down, and I'll take the sort of slightly long way round. We're now south of the Thames River over here. This was a part of the map that I never really bothered with in free roaming back in the day. But we do have a cinema coming up down here again. Let's see here, we'll go around, not crash into the pole thing, lamp post, light post, traffic light. Down here, slow down. Around we go. Oh, we got a plinth in the middle of the road. Beautiful thing. I wonder what that was. Was that when the Romans conquered England? Maybe it was, maybe it wasn't. I don't know. Oh god, I crashed out. I just had a massive itch on my nose. I just had to take care of that. It would be nice if there was another cop car coming up here. Let's see. No, we got the K car right there, but that's not a police car. Let's see here. No, no coppers, no coppers. You don't mind the police car that's smoking? Yeah, that is a ramp over there. We can actually nip that car, actually, or van. That is actually a Ford Transit van. Again, not marked, but we can take it here. And the ramp does indeed work. I don't think we can actually hook it up to this thing here. No, we can't. But this was meant to be a kind of an interesting concept, this, actually, because this is a sort of like a lorry hookup kingpin thing out the back that's supposed to take the thing. But it's basically just done to mark the ramp thing here. We don't actually have any siren on it, logically, because it's got blue or yellow lights on the roof. We come up here, though, go through the traffic, up in the opposite direction. I had a massive smash there again with a van. Oh, and the coppers don't like that. Well, you know what? What we can do, actually, is we can park our thing here. I am the road service people. Oh, dear. Oh, dear, oh, dear, there's actually a copper behind me. I may have to murder a police officer. Freeze, police. Yeah, I shot you in the face. They do scream quite horribly, might I add. Oh, copper there. Yeah, drop the weapon. I mean, these are beat coppers. They shouldn't have guns. They should just run and hide in a corner somewhere. That's all the British police can do, you know. What are you afraid of? I'm just a bloke with a car. Car, you've nearly crashed into me. Yeah, I'll take your Rover off you. Thank you. He's a Range Rover. You're marked. Whatever this is of a Range Rover. Okay, they've just killed some people here. Yeah, I mean, they've got lots of death there as well, don't they? We'll just continue down here. People are afraid of me, even though I've just nicked this motor. And they wouldn't actually know. Now, we've been blocked down here by these places, and this is actually quite... Yeah, traffic is very dense if you have a look here on these roads. Very, very dense traffic. I don't recall a game ever having this dense traffic in a city at any time, really. GTA has always been quite light on it, especially back on the PS2 era. They did lots of amazing trickery back on that day, especially with San Andreas, in order to make the map actually look as big as it isn't. Which may not make much sense in the sense of words, but certainly they made it look bigger than it was what I was trying to say there. But we'll go up here. This is Bermondsey Street. Up here we go. There should be, according to the map that I saw, again, this is a car that I don't recall being left here, but there should be a garage on our right hand side. Presumably it's up by these cardboard boxes that I can see. Right here. Come to stop, and we will get out of it. Right here. Oh, let's put the pistolas away. We don't want to run around with that. Another Nissan GTR sitting right here. We'll ram our way out. Nissan Skyline. GTR, very quick car. We got the indicators. And I believe we just have to make a left up here. I nearly said right because I'm a twinky dinky binky twat. Up here, yeah, right in here is, if I recall correctly, yep, that's a Caterham. Right over there. And that has been a quick little 23-minute-ish tour of the cars left about here. Actually, you know what? Sod it, why don't we just go to Chinatown? What's the point of doing this video if we don't see all of the secret cars? So we'll just nip down here now that we've got this car. And it is the quickest car in the game by far. I mean, look at this. It is just gone. Absolutely, completely gone. Slow down. Yep, that was smooth. The Bear and Staff pub is in there. I believe over sort of in the area there now is where the Shard is. I don't remember exactly where it is. It's very ugly though. I don't know who the architect was, but plainly they shouldn't be allowed to do architecture anymore because it's awful looking. It is absolutely awful looking. But we'll go over here. We'll go round, and we can... Oh, we can't actually nip down onto embankment, can we? Oh dear, no, we can't. No, I'm not bothering to get out of your way, mate. Oh, you fucking monkey. Yeah, he was a bit of a dick, eh? We'll nip over here. Oh, Jesus. Jesus, we got oncoming. Yeah, if the game would please be a bit smoother, I'd be really happy with that. We bent it already, and we've got air there. We'll continue down here. I'm actually not going to bother. Oh, I've gone into a one-way system here. Oh, that's no good. We're right by St. Paul's Cathedral, though, right in there. which means that we're also near the police station. There's only one in London, rather amazingly, in this game. Now, there isn't actually anything to see by the police station. It's there. The back door is open, if I remember correctly, but you can't go inside the building, and there are no police cars left there, which is a shame. Whoa, they nearly had a moment with us. We'll nip down here. Whoa, that lorry just went broadside. Yeah, I've crashed into a bus now. I'll have to grab something else. Hello, do you need me details? Well, you're not going to get them. Let's take the blabbers sitting right over here. Let's run over and nick your motor. Hello, I need your car. Thankfully, no police officers are around to see this, or if there are, they're on foot. In which case, I'm in a car. They can do fuck all to me. They can look mean at me, and that's about it. Another ramp over there if you feel like it. I saw that a bit late. But we'll head down here. And if you recall back to summerish when I started this is where we started out. The very first mission is right past here when we had to go over and save our boy, and well, our wife had just been murdered. Very sad, actually, if you think about it. Let's see, I just got to think, can we actually nip up a road here in order to make our movement a bit more quicker? I think we can. A bit more quicker, that's not how it works, brain.
Hey, this is one way.
Yeah, I know, I don't care, mate. Could you go and suck off? Thank you. We'll continue up here. Oh, that's a Ponzi building, look at that. Ooh, very swanky. Oh, I've actually just arrived up to near where we live, actually.
Hey,
Yeah, that's a weird thing, isn't it? You don't start off where you live. At all, actually. You're nowhere near that. Oh, I've now gone into Soho, haven't I? Oh, there's an underground station right there. Quite clearly labelled on the building. Yeah, I'm running this in 1080p. And you can see so much detail now that you couldn't see on the PS2. It's incredible. Are we arriving at now on Shaftesbury? Hello, I am the... not... Yeah, but, suck a fat one, please. Where have I gone now? I feel like I'm coming up on Trafalgar Square here. I am. I feel like I'm coming up on Trafalgar Square because I am. That would explain it, wouldn't it? So which way is Shaftesbury Avenue from here? Am I on it? Yeah, I think I am, actually. Let's see, there we are. Yeah, this has been reconfigured many, many, many times. I just had a look again earlier from 1999. This place here was actually blocked off, and they were let down and around and up. And obviously they must have changed that at some point, which is actually visible if you go onto Google, whatever the face, and have a look there. You can actually see it over the years how they changed that. Here we go, on Shaftesbury Avenue, heading down here. But I'm just driving, mate. Just driving. What's your problem? What's your fucking problem, mate? Over here, I think, do we need to turn here, or is this a bit early? No, this is alright, we can turn in here. And then we can head up, admittingly, down the wrong-way street here. Hello, yep, I'm coming this way. Could you not pay attention, you stupid idiot? Well, I suppose it's technically my fault, isn't it? And then we've got to swing it around here. Could you please move off? Thank you. We'll go into the car park here. Head down. And see here, we're smoking tyres all the way down, and we're drifting. There's no tyre squealing in here, if I recall correctly. There's nothing of it. And then I just got to pay attention here to where the Civic will be parked. There should be one in here somewhere, certainly. Let's see here. Can we find it? Can we? There it is. There it is. Oh yeah, we got a big old trucker horn on this thing. There we go. There's the Civic. We'll get into this, and we will head down further, not south, but just further down. Crash into that. Head down here. Slowly turn it. Brake. Don't want to destroy this thing. And we got more levels down here. Hit that thing. Go down here. There we go. Now we are on the bottom floor. And the Saab is positioned right over here. At the very bottom. Right here. And there we go. And with this, I think we will... Well, should we take it just up? Yeah, I think we should. We should take it up here, actually, before we end. I can never make my mind up in this. So... Oh dear, that's a lot of engine. Certainly is a lot of engine sound. Then about the actual engine. Yeah, this is a Saab concept car. We all know that Saab is no more. They were quite quirky. I quite like their designs. But they're no more. So we'll just nip up here. And take the exit out. There we go. Quite interestingly, they put two entrances but only one exit. I don't get that one myself. But there, this is Chinatown. This is where we had the mission thingy. Right over here. Killed a person, killed another person. Yeah, that's the one in there. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this. This has been the final The Getaway video. On Wednesday, we will get cracking on The Getaway Black Monday. Goodbye for now. I just confused myself there. Great. Fucking great.